begin. One day, you will read in the National Geographic of a faraway land with no smelly bad traffic. In the green pastured mountains of Flavio, everybody feels fine at 103, 'cause the air that they breathe is potassium free, and because they chew nuts from the tut-a-tut tree. This will give strength to their teeth, it gives length to their hair, and they live with no doctors, with nary a care. And you'll all find yourself wishing that you were out there in Flavio, and not here, in your chair, at the Golden Age Clinic on Century Square. With wit and wisdom, Dr. Seuss lightens the aches and pains of growing old in You're Only Old Once, a book for obsolete children by Dr. Seuss. Just why are you here? You're not feeling your best. You've come in for an eyesight insolvency test. And if you're the type who gets finicky, at this point you'll try to get out of that clinic, but they'll soon outwit you, as quick as a Winnick. Those quiz docs, they'll catch you. They'll start questionnaring. They'll ask you, point blank, how your paws are all faring, and your grandfather's paws. And please try to recall, did your grandma hurt most in the spring or the fall? Did your cousins have dreadful wild nightmares at night? Did they suffer such ailments as bus driver's blight? Maybe chimney sweep stupor? Could it possibly be prune picker's plight? And please, try to describe the main cause of your uncle's collapse. Too much alphabet soup? Or martinis, perhaps? And the next thing you know, once you've finished that test, is somehow you've lost both your necktie and vest, and an ogler is ogling your stomach and chest. Your escape plans, they've melted. You have not a chance. For the next thing you know, both your socks and your pants and your shoes have been lost for the day. And the oglers have blossomed like roses in May, and silently, grimly they'll ogle away. What the oglers have learned, they're not ready to tell, for clinicians don't spout their opinions pell-mell. So, you're back with the vestibule fish for a spell. Now, Norval won't bring you much comfort, you know. But he's quite sympathetic as clinic fish go. There you'll sit, several hours, growing tenser each second, fearing your fate will be worse than you reckoned, until, finally, Miss Becca, you'll beckon to a room where the world-renowned earman, Von Crandall, has perfected a test known as bellows and candle. If the wind from the bellows cannot blow out the flames, then you have failed, and you're going to be sorry you came. You'll be told that your hearing's so murky and muddy, your case calls for special intensified study. We will test you with noises from far and from near, and you'll get a black mark, because you can't hear. And they'll say, my dear fellow, you are deafer than most, but there is hope, since you're not quite as deaf as a post. They will study your symptoms, and they'll give you a call. In the meantime, go back and sit down in the hall. You'll find yourself talking to Norval once more, but Norval, he'll find you a bit of a bore, because Norval has heard the same stories before. To this fish, you become a plain pain in the neck, while you wait, once again, for Miss Becker to beck. But Miss Becker, she won't come. With great swish and great swank, a wheelchair will come. You've gained status and rank. And wailed in the wheeler will say with great pride, you have qualified, sir. You are now certified as a VIP case. You're entitled to ride through thin and through thick. I'll be at your backside. Dear Wellman, he'll show you great sights as you go. Right now, you are riding down Stethoscope Road. And I'm sure, just like all our top patients, you're hoping to get yourself stepped with some fine first-class doping. I'm sure you'll be simply delighted to hear, in the Internal Organ Olympics last year, Dr. Schmidt, Schmoot, Sinatra, Sylvester, and Vaughn won 15 gold medals, 9 silver, 6 bronze. For the moment, however, we'll bypass this bunch. We've got plenty of time for them after lunch. We'll go into the new wing and see Dr. Freckles. He does the 3 F's, footsies, fungus, and freckles. And then we'll drop by in on young Dr. Gibbs. He's the A&S man. He does antrums and chins. And of course, he'll refer us to Doctors McGrew, McGuire, McPherson, Flynn and Blue, and Jenkins and Tompkins, and Diller and Drew, Fitzsimmons, Fitzgerald, and Fitzpatrick too, all of whom will prescribe a prescription for you. For your pill drill, you'll go to room 663, where a nurse will instruct you. Repeat after me. This small white pill is what you munch at breakfast and right after lunch. You take the pill that's Kelly Green before each meal and in between. This loganberry-colored pill you take for early morning chills. You take the pill with zebra stripes to cure your early evening gripes. This loganberry-colored pill you take for early morning chills. This orange-tinted one, of course, you'll take to cure your Charlie horse. The blues, they make your eyebrows strong. You eat like popcorn all day long. The speckled browns are what you keep beside your bed to help you sleep. And this long flat pill is what you take if you should die before you wake. When at last we are sure you've been properly pilled, a few paper forms must be properly filled, so that you and your heirs may be properly billed. Whereupon, if you're smart, there's a very good chance that you'll meet once again with your coat and your pants. And you'll know once your necktie is back under your chin, and Norval has waved you Godspeed with his fins, you're in pretty good shape for the shape you are in.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, Stephen Edelblue and Simeon Spader are now qualified to nationals. I didn't really forget, I really did. So there we are, in case you're wondering. 7th place, now qualified to nationals, Nina Romeo. 6th place, now qualified to nationals, Caleb McCarthy. 5th place, qualified to nationals, Molly Shipman.